Roll check. 1, 2. All right, come on. Plug that in. Oh. Where are we at? La 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 la. Do 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 do. I'm not even ready. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Da 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 da. There's somebody here. Let me get set up. Singing what I'm about. All right, hold on. Like that's not singing. I don't know what the hell that was. That brother ain't singing. What's going on? Facebook up. Oh, look at that people in the house already. Stacy and Katie and Mary and Sandy and Carrie, Celia. I can't pronounce everybody's name. Brother Matthew's in the house. All right, let people come in. What I gotta do? I gotta share it. Share. Come on, everybody. What kind of game you playing with me? All right, that's not the name of the title. It's not the title. Come on. Right, I gotta share the video first. Come on, stay focused, Gerard. Stay focused. Stay focused. Yes. What's his name? PD and I did it. Christina's up in the house. Brother Anthony coming with the deep comments, and Tina, Mary, everybody. Come on it, people. Game y'all want to play today? What game we playing today? We got games. Y'all ever been to the arcade? Y'all remember the arcade? I think I live in a virtual, perpetual, permanent arcade. People trying to figure out what Rothchild games are playing. In Rothchildcade, that's where we're at. Oh, wait. I was trying to tweet people today on all right. I try to tweet people every day. But I think it's important. I think the more we get engaged in conversation, the better. We can talk like adults. Imagine that. The hell is an adult? All right, here we go. Wait. Let me share. Off, run them out. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Share to this page. That page. Comments going. Wait. Hang on. I get excited. I look at the arcade. My friends and I used to run in the arcade. Boy, y'all remember when you get to the arcade? Couldn't wait to get in there. You got your quarters. Mama! I need at least $2. I want to play all day. I know some of y'all parents, they probably gave y'all $10. The rich kids, they get in there, they had $10 in quarters. They y'all go to the coin machine. Y'all remember that? You go to the coin machine. You put your dollar in like chink, 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 chink. Put the other dollar in, chink, 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 chink. All right, that's it. We done. Now I gotta make this $2 last. Mama done dropped me off for 7 hours. Mama done went to work. I got games to play. I'm gonna play them slow. Pick and choose what games I'm gonna play. And that rich kid come in behind you. You know your friend Bobby, he come in. Put the $5 in. Ching, 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 ching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every game Bobby play, I can play half a game. I can play half divided by 2. Divided by half. And then they got the $10. People come with $10. Like, your mama gave you $10 to play the game? What the hell am I talking about? All right, wait. I believe you were born into the Rothchild arcade. I believe you pick a game. And some of y'all play too damn long. You see the stools? Remember they go in the arcade, the ones that had the stools? Like, oh, Lord. They're going to play Democrat all damn day. Why you playing Democrat all day? I want to play too. They'll pull up. I want to play politics all day. I want to play Republican. Then the kid, they put the arm on the top of the arcade, and then, they're going to sit there and play. You going to play your whole damn life, or you really going to play politics your whole damn life in the Rothchildcade? All right, wait. I'm running my mouth. I didn't even share. I got to share it one more place. But I think there's an analogy there. I mean, I'm trying to flush it out. But you can't flush it out that easily. That's why I'm here. All right. Let me get the comments up. And we'll get to going. All right. Tetris. Oh, yeah, I remember Tetris, Angela. But Tetris, that was kind of like the Game Boy age. Tetris was in the arcade, but didn't I start on Game Boy? So I'm making a point. I'm not sure if you're picking it up. Y'all see that the trade wars are over. Trade wars have come to an end. Magically. Remember all that passion, the trade war, the passion? Oh, and Huawei, they're stealing our information. They're going to murder your U.S. military. You can't have a Huawei phone. People don't get Huawei phones. They're going to get us. They're after us. And all of a sudden, they go to the what's that, the G20? They go to the G20, and that Trump, his phone rang. And Xi, what's his name? Xi Jinping, his phone rang too. They got that red phone, that Rothschild call right there. Listen, yeah, you're gonna stop the trade war. Magically, the trade war's over. Overnight. All right, so when I look at this stuff, and it amazes me that it plays out the same way every damn time. At some point in time, we have to wake up realizing we're being played in an arcade. So the trade wars are over, and I got a call from the Rothschilds. You know what they said? They said that they didn't read the Art of the Deal, y'all. They didn't read it. They didn't even know it was a book. They had no idea the slaves could make deals with the masters. They didn't even know it was a book. Man, half of them can't even read. The Rothschilds, they're just born. They get a yacht, an island, and about 8 nations, and they begin playing, because they're playing us. They didn't know it was a book. You get upset with that, guess what? They had no idea who Obama was. I asked them, you ever see an Obama speech? They were like, who is Obama? What the hell is that? That's something you get on your feet? No, we don't go on the slave beaches. We got our own beaches. All right, I don't play politics, y'all. I'm in the arcade, but I damn sure don't play no politics. I don't play no politics. Don't have nothing to do with it. Nope, sorry. I was not born yesterday. I might have been born yesterday, but not at midnight. I ain't that enough. Sorry. Nope, not playing that game. Not sitting on that stool. Nope. I like to save my quarters, because I got a whole bunch of them. I got to make this last. Mama, she done went shopping. Spend some of her and daddy money. I got to make these quarters last. I only got 70, maybe 80 years in this spot. I'm going to make my quarters last. I'm not playing your politics. All right, wait. Okay, we're almost ready. Now, I'm done running my mouth. No, I'm not hyped up on too much coffee. Let me, YouTube. Where's YouTube at? YouTube, where y'all at? Boom, boom, boom. You get all excited, get to the arcade, you start hitting the music. I had a great childhood. I'm sorry. I had a wonderful childhood. Some kids didn't even get to go to the arcade. Some of them didn't get $2. And that's kind of where I'm coming from. Always get your brothers back. Always get your sisters back. Life is an arcade. Pick and choose the games that you wish to play. All right, let's end that. Let's move it over. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Today, I was out planting today. All right, let me see. Boom, get the volume right. That brother Gustin on YouTube, we're good to go. All right. Game y'all playing? What game y'all want to play with me? What intellectual game are we gonna get into today? Nobody reads the Rothschild's fine point. Nothing to the fine print. No, they don't, Daniel. They don't want to read it. Nope. Because they're playing the game. They don't want to read the instructions. When you got the game, Daniel, as a kid, whether you started out, I started out on Odyssey. Actually, no, I didn't even start off on Odyssey. Some of y'all don't even remember Odyssey. We had that little football game. With little dots on the screen. Little dots and a dot with a player. Y'all, I know y'all would never play that. I played that. And we started on board games, and then you had your Game Boys and Odyssey and Sega Genesis and Nintendo and all the games. You can see the analogy where I'm going with that. Adults playing video games, picking and choosing what games they're gonna play. Some of y'all playing race games. I'm gonna play racism all day. I'm gonna fight racism in the Rothchildcade. No, that's stupid. But you know, nobody read the instructions, Daniel, right? You get it? Nobody read the instructions. Nobody understands. If you play politics your whole damn life, we all gonna die. Can't play politics your whole life. You use one quarter there, you realize that this game ain't worth it. You know, you realize you can't win this game. Because the game has a game maker, and so you ain't gonna beat the game maker at the game. But not only that, you're in the Rothcade. You're not in an arcade. You're literally living in their world where they make the rules and decisions. They don't read the art of any deals. They don't care what slaves are trying to deal with. Okay? They are the master. We are the slaves. We either figure that out or we don't. Says that they had the G20. Did y'all see? I missed it. I didn't know. We had they had the G20. And the whole G20, I had no idea it was starting. I guess it's over. Is it over? It was over, and they told that they told the leaders what they are and aren't going to do. I have no idea what they even discussed because I can go over here and look at the news. But first, it was something more important that came on. Something more important I want to show y'all. I want to take a look at. Something a little more important. Looked like somebody was playing polar bear. Did y'all see this right here? We're talking about the G20, the Global 20, and what they're gonna do, and you want to talk about the polar bear? Yeah, well, listen, it ain't G7 billion. When it's G7 billion, then you got my attention. Short of that, I don't give two damns what the G20, the global Rothschild G20, what they're trying to do for the Rockefellers and the other families that fall underneath central banking. I really don't care. I don't care. So I don't know what they talked about, but this is important. Look like somebody. Broom versus polar bear. This is more important. Wait, hold on, what happened? Moscow zoo cleaner fends off a bear with a brush. This is a hero right here. This is a hero. Not your heroes in office. This is a hero right here. Who the hell you fooling? She's showing up there, took a brush, put it in the polar bear face? What the? All right, so it looks like the polar bear. Okay, so that must be a baby. That's a baby. That's a tame polar bear. Okay, all right. Oh, I see. Okay, that's fake news. Because I thought that was like in the wild or something. You ain't putting no brush and no polar bear face in the wild. You might mess around and do that here. You ain't gonna do that in the wild. All right, anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? Good morning. So yeah, the trade war is over. I got the phone call, and that's pretty much the end of it. I didn't look at the news, but I flip around over there. See what I want to talk about. At the oral surgeons will watch. Oh, okay, yeah, the oral surgeons. Be careful, Susan. People died at the dentist. I remember that. Y'all remember in the 80s? People died at the dentist. You go to the dentist, and that was 90s and 2000. They messing around in there because they don't know what they're doing. They cause all kind of problems. You bleed out. Be careful. Be careful. Make sure you got a good doctor. That was good old wisdom. Good old wisdom. Never let anybody play with what goes in your mouth. And never let anybody play with your booty hole. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me see. We, the Rothchildcades, will obey, conform, and obey. Beware, be scared. Elephants on parade. Yes. Well, that's a game, Dan. You're right. People playing nationalism. They want to play it. I got my quarters. I'm gonna play nationalism my whole life. And the Rothchildcade, the Rothchildcade is just making money. You're like doing something and you're supporting the troops because it's what is that? What is that thing that's coming up? That damn it. What is the 4th of July? 4th of July. What's today? The 2nd of July. Y'all know what the 4th of July is? That's the day when we cheer our armed forces to continue to fight for the Rothschilds. Actually, they're not really fighting for the Rothschilds to a degree. They fight in the Rothcade for the Rockefellers and some other they fight other poor people, right? It's let me show you this. I think I got a picture of that, didn't they? When I first logged in, they showed me a picture. They had taken tanks to Washington. I saw the headline, tanks to Washington. It's like, what? For the parade. You gotta get people to cheer the murder weapons. Cheer the murder weapons. Like right here, look at that. Right here. Sending the tanks to Washington. For the people who are still playing the national game. Pretending like people don't get murdered and killed. All right. But that's what's coming up. So what y'all gonna do for 4th of July? Y'all gonna cheer for war? What the hell is that pop-up? 14 seamen dead in fire on Russian something. Uh-oh, we might be going to war. Who knows? We didn't have an arcade where I was growing up. Damn, Ivana, stop playing. You didn't have an arcade? Wow. Maybe you should tell that to the white privileged people, the people that keep saying that because you got skin, you're privileged, you got all this. Listen, I had black privilege. I could ride my bike to the arcade. I'm not bragging. I'm just making a point that your skin color ain't got nothing to do with privilege. It has absolutely nothing to do with it. Everybody has some privilege. That's why I don't play the game. I'm sorry to hear that, sis. It was a good childhood. We actually did play a lot of video games, and we were thinking of you. We think about our folks elsewhere that didn't have that, but that was a part of Western privilege. We had arcades everywhere, and they shut them down. But they could shut them down because it was too late. We had the game units at home, and so you could teach tribalism and conflict, and this is my side, and this is my avatar, and I'm gonna fight the other side. So that was already set in, and so. Like, I think that's the danger of video games. I think video games like team sports, I think it reinforces tribalism, right? Like, I got this avatar. And when you're playing the game, you didn't know you're playing the game. Y'all gotta tell Ivana about video games. So, you play the game, you get excited. Hang on, let me get rid of these damn tanks. Get rid of that, I need murder people stuff. Murder people, heavy metal machines that go kill and murder your family members. We're supposed to cheer that, I ain't cheering that. So when you're playing a game, see this thing right here? Y'all see the ball right there? See, it's a red thing and it's a stick. It's called a joystick, okay? They call it a joystick. It's probably psychological because we have a lot of joy. And you know somebody's playing when you go. I gotta put my coffee down, otherwise I'm gonna spill it. I'm the clumsiest person I know. But you get on that joystick, you like, like you know somebody's playing, they start hitting it. And everybody in the arcade, like they all group around because you forget you're playing a game. You like get so into it. You got your avatar on the screen and somebody's shooting bombs and tanks is coming and airplanes and bats and dragons and all this stuff. You don't even know it's real. You playing, right? Your subconscious is just going. You believe it's real. And that reinforces the real life, doesn't it? Right? All the studies in the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. It's like when you're watching a movie, the way that there's one of the doctors I was watching saying that you don't know, your subconscious doesn't know it's a movie. It's just making decisions, right? And this is why you get scared and you jump in the theater because you don't know that it's fake. In a video game, you get into it. Your conscious mind knows that it's a game, but your conscious mind is only making like 2% of the decisions or whatever. That your subconscious, the autopilot, how your life is driven, just making all these decisions. So we go our entire life playing video games in the Rothchildcade because we're being programmed, completely being programmed. What game do you play? What game do you want to play? I don't want to play any more games. I'm done. I don't want to play any more games. You know, I was listening to somebody this morning. Who is this lady? Y'all probably know the names. Y'all know the name of these people. These politicians and pundits and leaders. Kim Iverson. I don't know. No, I guess I don't know if she's a journalist or whatever. She's got a channel on YouTube. I was listening to her. And, I was kind of like agreeing with like 92%, maybe 91%. And she made a point. She said that when will we go to war? We'll go to war when it says we'll go to war. Like, when will American troops, because the 4th of July is coming up, when will American troops go and die and kill and be maimed? When will we send our children to go fight other people's children? And Netanyahu says, it's all up to him. Now mind you, he has a red phone too. He has a red phone. He's playing Israel. He's in the arcade playing Israel because that's where he was born, which is what most people over here do. Which is why I don't really have a lot of conflict with Netanyahu. Netanyahu is the psychopath he's supposed to be because we have a world where we allow psychopaths to run every damn thing. But that's when we go to war. So you can like cheer the flag and the rockets red glare, the Rothschilds burning in air. You can cheer that all you want. We're going to go to war, and we're going to start World War III when Netanyahu is ready. Your presidents don't make those decisions. Those decisions are made far above them. Who runs the Rothchildcade? They determine what games come in, what games stay, who gets to play and who has to leave. You beating up the game, beating up the joystick, you're tapping on the fire button too much, they'll tell you where you got to go. And that's why I think the trade war ended. The trade war ended because Xi Jinping and Trump got that phone call. See, in my world, I used to play politics. I don't play that game no more. Now I'm standing back and I'm trying to watch everybody playing, all the little games they're playing. Some of you people playing white, other people playing black, other people playing Chinese, other people playing immigrant, other playing nationalism, other people playing all these games. And I'm just kind of watching the games and I'm watching the play and I'm trying to figure out why I'm spending all this damn money in the arcade, in the Rothchildcade. We're basically spinning an earth. Our species is flirting with extinction. And we're still playing. We're still playing games. That's what I saw. I saw the trade war end, this big passionate thing. And all of a sudden, overnight, it's done. So let me go, let's take a peek at that. Wait. Trump speaks to who he speak to? No, and not the Rothschilds. He didn't get his orders yet. Trump speaks with Putin at the G20 summit. Oh, that's racism, right? Because yes, anytime you get two light-skinned people together, two light-skinned, what is that? That's a African-Russian and an African-American. Trump and Putin got together. Anytime you get them together, it's got to be racism. I know. Yeah, you listen. I don't know if you know what I'm talking. Oh, that's on Fox News too. Oh, that's not interesting. We could watch that. I want to show you something else first though. Look at this. This is Putin. Everybody got the same glass. Y'all see Putin's glass? Look at Putin's glass. Everybody got the same glass. Everybody got the wine glasses. Drink the wine. It's at the G20. It's not G7 building. It's at the G20. Everybody has the same glass. Not Putin. Why would Putin bring his own cup? That looked like a Starbucks cup. I'm not sure. He ain't drinking out of them cups. Thinking about poisoning the king or poisoning one of the players. I think Putin kind of is a little more in touch with how the world works. I think he understands that, yeah, sometimes the video games got to get removed. All right, what are y'all talking about? Now I'm going to show you one thing. Let's look at the trade war ending real quick, and then I'm just going to run through comments. Trade war is over. Because passionately, they finally decided it was a good idea to end the trade war. Not because the billionaires got on the phone and said, look, this is how the world works. You're not going to do this. We're losing money, and we let you play this game for a little while. Here's the end of it. Wait, Michelle Green. Who's that? Michelle Greenstein? What's her name? Is the CIA behind Hong Kong protest? Oh, that could be interesting. But first, let's look at the Huawei ban. Let's look at the Huawei ban.
Let's go tell people they'll only pay for what they need with Liberty Mutual.
This video game.
Fine, I'll...
What's that? I don't know. Another
more in
video game.
Flanagan's Independence Day sale.
Another consumer video game. Independence Day! Independence! Did we get independence? Wait. Hang on, let me ask you a question. Did we get independence? Because a lot of my friends think we didn't get independence. Should we celebrate independence if we are not independent? That's a good question. I gotta make that a post. Try to get people to answer that. Should we celebrate Independence Day if we are not independent? The Rothschild. If we are in the Rothchildcade, should we be celebrating Independence Day? That's a good question. Because most people won't celebrate.
President Trump's reversal on Huawei. Over the weekend, talks at the G20 summit with President Xi Jinping, Trump announced his administration would relax the ban on the tech giant. This means U.S. tech companies can continue selling merchandise over to Huawei, but for how long? And what about all those national security concerns? For more on this developing story, let's turn now to investigative journalist Ben Swan. So Ben, President Trump claims that he has reached this decision because of the pressure he was getting from U.S. tech companies, in particular Google, who's been lobbying to keep doing business with Huawei. But do you think there's more to this?
I think that I should start today by asking a question to you. What has two thumbs and was absolutely right about Huawei? This guy right here, okay? We've been talking about Huawei now for months, Manila. And every time I have said it makes no sense at all what's happening, that tech companies won't like it. I've said that Google will push back and demand that the administration reversed course. I have said that there is no national security threat here and that the Trump administration was just using Huawei as leverage in the U.S. trade war. And every single thing that I have predicted about it so far has been correct.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Who's that? Who's that? Patricia? What she said? She said, wahoo. She said, who is that? Never heard of her. That's what the Rothchildcade. I think when you sit back and watch the game being played, it is kind of funny because you realize like, oh, Huawei is a technology that's free for freedom. That's why America doesn't want it. Or that Huawei is a technology so the Chinese can see what we're up to. And I'm just like, no, I don't think so. I think we're in the Rothchildcade, and I think you're playing the Chinese arcade game and the national conflict arcade game. You're not going to understand. You're not going to have a 30,000-foot picture of everybody being playing their little arcade games. The Rothschilds have no idea who Huawei is, and they don't give a damn, and they shouldn't. They have no idea who the NSA is. They don't give a damn, and they shouldn't. They run all of it. They put some other 98% monkeys in charge of nations, and they don't even know who they probably are. The people who run this planet, 100 families, 13 families, whatever it is, these people are so high up, they're like in space, probably talking to aliens. They're probably sending probes to the moon and Mars and trying to figure out what's going on. They're not interested in what's happening on the Earth. Y'all going to extinct and kill each other anyway. They're not concerned with that. They leave other people in charge and mess around with that stuff. They have no idea what Huawei is designed to control the Chinese and people over there, and the people over here being controlled by the NSA and Cisco and Siemens and all the rest of them. And they're going to get zapped by 5G anyway. The people in control of stuff, Patricia, I agree with you. They absolutely don't care about slave technology. As long as the plantation is picking cotton, that's all they give a damn about. Everybody picking cotton. What is today? Tuesday? I think today is Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday. Long as everybody's picking cotton, Rockefellers, Rothschilds, everybody's making money. The money's going up. The forced labor camp is going. As long as people are cheering jobs, they're cheering for more slavery. They're not cheering for freedom. They're cheering for more legislation. Then they're happy. Like to me, like, do y'all remember the terror alert scale? Y'all remember that? The terror alert scale for me never goes up until election time. It's high, it's red. High as it can go, because the only thing that terrorizes me is all your new legislation. That's terrifying to me. That's the only thing that's terrorizing Al-Qaeda, ISIS, whoever you want to come up with. They're not terror to me. That's not terror. Terror is y'all coming taking more of my rights, telling me when you're going to send armed men to put me in prison. That's terrorism, okay? Legislation, law, is terrorism. So what does that make a legislator? Damn sure not a freedom fighter. That's when my terror alert goes to level red. And so now the election cycle's coming up. Everybody's throwing their threats out. We need to make a law to stop Americans from this. We need to make a law to put the people here. We need to make a law to... That's some terrorism. All right, so this whole Huawei
because yes,
thing
look, the Trump administration now suddenly turns around.
Phony.
National security concerns, there aren't any, even though they say there might be, but that's fine. We're just going to move forward anyways. Huawei is not a threat to the U.S. They're not a threat to us economically. They're not stealing our IP now, and all of a sudden Google can do business, and any U.S. company can do business with Huawei. So everything they have said about it so far has now been erased in the last 24 hours by the Trump administration saying, never mind, go ahead, it's fine.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay,
That's
Ben.
good.
So
That's
you
good.
might have been correct on all of this, but there is one guy who's not happy about this at all. One very loud little duck in Florida, Senator Marco Rubio, not thrilled. He said over the weekend that loosening the restrictions are going to result in catastrophic mistakes. What do you think those catastrophic mistakes are they? What's he referring to?
So once again, if I'm going to be on the side of this, there's the Ben Swann side and the Marco Rubio side. I'd rather be on the Ben Swann side, right? Because Marco Rubio, again, here's a little man who likes to wave the alarm flag all the time about some terrible thing that's going to happen. He says it would be catastrophic, as you've just pointed out there. What would be catastrophic? Huawei here's what's been catastrophic for the U.S. has been the inability to be able to sway other countries through threats, through demands, through basically falsifying information about what Huawei's been doing.
Yeah.
And what the U.S. suddenly realized was other countries said, show us the evidence. They ran their own tests on it, and they said, everything you're saying is untrue, and they continue to work with Huawei, and they're not having catastrophic results. Marco Rubio is going to do this with everything. He just waves his little flag and screams that the sky is falling. He's like Chicken Little.
That's just it, though, Ben. We also have economic advisor to the White House, Larry
All right, hold on. Let's see, Chicken Little. I love that analogy. That is very true. Y'all remember Chicken Little? The sky is always, isn't that Chicken Little? The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Running through the thing, and this is what I see. This is why I don't play any of the games. I'm not playing the games. I'm just gonna sit back like, oh yeah, the sky ain't really falling. You're playing asteroid. Literally, the sky is not falling. It's just a game. It really is asteroids. The spaceship gonna get hit and you're not gonna blow up. Trust me, you're gonna still be there in the Rothchildcade. You're not just playing a game. I know they're playing Dig Dug. I gotta jump over these hills. This racism is coming for me. I gotta shoot because the immigrants are coming. Like, no, they just here to pick your strawberries. That's it. Because you ain't gonna pick your strawberries. You ain't gonna wash your car. You ain't gonna get that glyphosate and spray it on your yard. They're literally people who are just coming here because we destroyed their country, so they can actually have food and like houses and water and stuff and minerals and stuff that we stole the resource from their countries, so they can send it home to the people who can't live a life because you installed a puppet fake government in the Rothchildcade. All right. I like the Chicken Little example because that's how you get people scared. You get them scared, then man, you can break a person. You can break a scared human. Stop saying Huawei. I can't, Dan. It's funny. I love it. Is Huawei gonna stay in the news? I hope it stays in the news. All right, I'm done with that. I don't watch that no more. I don't watch that video game no more. Any other video games? Let's see what other video games we got. Let's go to RT because I might have missed something important. Let's go to RT. See if I miss any video games. Did I miss any video games today? What kind of video games we got going today? Dang! Kind of fake news. What am I supposed to be scared of? Chicken Little? What's falling? Something falling. Something falling somewhere. Trump loses trade war to China. Yep, that's falling. That's the election nonsense. Nope, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers made a decision. That's all that is. Is CIA behind the Hong Kong protest? Now, that might be interesting. Let's watch that arcade. Let's go and see who's playing.
Chill out with the new Wawa Freeze. Now available for a limited time at Wawa.
Wawa. See, did y'all hear that? See, that's when I messed up because you're not from here. You don't know. We got a store called Wawa. That's what I was trying to tell you about the other day. Wawa. It's like Huawei. That's why I kept messing it up. What's this? Good liar. Oh! Did y'all... Hang on. I don't care nothing about that. Did y'all see... Damn it. Who posted that yesterday? There was a movie I missed, and it had somebody. Who's Anthony? You were on that thread. Somebody posted a movie. Hang on. Hit the brakes for a second. There was an awesome movie that I have to watch, and I think everybody needs to watch. Let me go on my history section. It was a movie about lies didn't exist. Did y'all see this? There was a video game apparently in the Rothchildcade, the analogy, where nobody lied. Everybody told the truth. Because I think I posted something. We were talking about, that the only reason people lie is because we think we're disconnected. Like we lie to each other because we want to control each other and force each other to do something. And that if we actually realized we were all a part of the same damn ecosystem, if we were evolved creatures, if we had any level of sentience or anything that was important, we wouldn't lie to each other. We wouldn't, because lying, it's a technique of controlling someone, right? Like that's the only reason people lie. They want to control you. They want to control what you think. That's what lying is. But apparently, because I was saying that, if we realized that we were all connected, that nobody would lie. Nobody would lie because we're all connected. Why would we lie to ourselves? Why would we utilize a self-destructive tool against ourselves? That's just stupid for any sentient species that's trying to avoid extinction. But there was a movie. What's the name of the movie? There was a movie where nobody could lie, and one guy discovered lying. Oh, I got to show the trick. We'll go back to the video game on the CIA in Hong Kong in a minute. There was, what was the name of the movie? And it looked like it was from the 80s. And one guy discovered lying. And he was like getting away. It was the most awesome thing. Here it goes. The invention of, I think the invention of lying. Hang on, we gotta watch this. We gotta watch the trailer. No, wait. Yeah, it's called The Invention of Lying. Did y'all watch this? I didn't watch it. I want to watch the trailer. Where's the trailer? Because if I show anything other than the trailer, they'll take the video down. I gotta show the trailer. Where's the trailer? Invention of Lying. It blew my mind. Blew my mind. I didn't watch the movie. We need to watch the movie. I don't know who posted it. No, of course, and I can't find it in my history because they know I want to show it. Damn, CIA, get out. No, not the gods must be traitors. Robert, man, cut it out. But that actually is an important one to watch too. That's an important, because the gods are crazy. The gods are crazy because your gods ain't your gods. Your gods is just your government. That's why the CIA hid that Adam and Eve story from you. The invention of lying. We got to watch the trailer because I think this is the power of the media right now. This is the power of the elites. And then we'll go back to the other video game. The invention of lying. Well, first you got to spell lying right. It helps. Trailer. There we go. Right there. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Google. Here we go. And this is a trailer. Don't take the damn video down. Damn, it's just a trailer. Where's the right there? And I think it's this one. No, that's the best one. Right here. Let's look at the trailer. Looks like a great
Botanical.
movie.
Vodka distilled with real botanicals for a fresh taste. And the most delicious part? No artificial flavors, sweeteners, or sugar. Kettle One Botanical. Real botanicals, fresh
Kettle
taste.
One, yeah, but it's got glyphosate and it's carcinogen. All the wines got, they all got carcinogens in them, right? You know why? I'm gonna stop for a minute. Because my mind goes in a couple different places. Because the roots supposed to grow deep, and Elaine Ingham tried to teach all that. The grapevines, the roots literally grow down into caverns underground, hundreds of feet. Because a lot of the wine, the vineyards, they've been there for hundreds of years, right? So these plants are very old. They're just down in the cracks, way down in the caverns and the caves beneath. So all that DDT and glyphosate and all that poison that your government's been just paying companies to just dump in the ground because you got an oligarchy and a French bourgeoisie that got to make money. All the grapevine, they're just pulling it up. Like the organic certification is like 6 years of not using pesticide. And they're like, oh, no, the chemicals all ran through the soil. No, it did not. No. Only farmers have tomatoes whose roots grow 12 inches. Those are people who have no idea how to grow a damn tomato. Tomato root's supposed to be as deep as the clay layers go. But anyway, we won't go through that. So yeah, all wine, no such thing as organic wine. Not to me. It makes no damn sense. All right, check this out.
I'm Mark. How are you?
A little frustrated at the moment. Also equally depressed and pessimistic about our date tonight.
Sure.
Imagine a world where everyone can only tell the truth.
I had a little sip of this from right there.
I'm with him right now. Seems nice. A bit fat.
She's way out of your league.
No, I won't be sleeping with him tonight.
About everything.
I loathed almost every minute that I worked for you.
All the time.
I've always hated you. You've always hated you. I didn't know that. Yeah, a lot of people know it. Don't you wish you could change things?
How much are you going to be withdrawing today, sir?
$800.
It says here that you only have $300. It seems our system has made a mistake. Here you go.
Today, I stumbled upon something that no man has ever stumbled on before. The world's first lie.
This fall.
I said something that wasn't.
Huh?
I'm black.
I knew it.
I'm an Eskimo.
Fantastic.
I'm a one-armed German space explorer.
When's your launch?
Mark Bellison will discover.
I can have my life the way I want it. Your losers doesn't really count. Good. That's settled then.
The truth.
I'm different now.
Are you better looking?